Hey everyone, it's Lisa Davis from Lisa Davis Body Construction. I want to share with you real quick how I size my rope for length. I step on the middle with one foot, don't include the handles, and I'll explain why in a moment, and I pull it up to my waist. For me, that is always the right length. If you're new to jump rope, I suggest you start out trying to do what I'm going to suggest, because if you start out with your arms out wide like most people do, then you have to adjust. And I know people who have never adjusted. They keep their arms out here in beginner pose, I'm going to call it. But it's not, you can never really go fast. You'll never be able to do good tricks with that positioning. You got to pull your elbows in and turn your rope with your wrist. So again, beginner, I'm calling it beginner. Arms out to the side, your whole arm would wing. I'll turn sideways, maybe. And then here, my wrist is turning. My elbows are into my sides. And obviously I can turn it much faster. And I have control of the rope. Now, the reason I don't use the handles is I have ropes with all sorts of handles for different reasons. And it seems like that would, in some ways you kind of think that would include in the rope length. It kind of does, but I hold my hands in different places doing different tricks. So I always just go with the rope. So this one's got short handles, and I hold them kind of towards the end, just loosely, because I use it for long periods of time. And I want that little nub to rest, whoops. I use them for long periods of time, and I want that little nub to just rest in my hand without gripping the rope tightly. When I use one with long handles, it's because, and this is a 5mm PVC rope, that one's 4mm. These are both from Dope Ropes. I'll put a link below if you're interested in looking at Dope Ropes. But this one has much longer handles. But I'm going to do the same thing. Step on in the middle, hold my hands to my waist. It's going to be the perfect length. So if I want to go fast and do fast things, I'll hold close to my rope on the bottom of my handle, because a short rope goes faster. And if I need to do things where I maybe need a little more length, like a crossover, instead of getting a different rope, I can just move my hands down the handle, lengthen it that way, and it's perfect. Sometimes I use weighted ropes. Here is a cross rope, 1/2 pound, different kind of handles. These are a swivel handle, but same thing. I'm going to step on the middle, hold it up to my waist, handles not included. These are kind of in between the two sizes. They're not as long as the long, and they're not as short as the short. But I already know my rope is the right length, and I can just go right into the work. As far as form goes, if I want to use a weighted rope especially, I'm never going to want to be out here. At least I don't want to, because it's a lot more work for my shoulders. And you might think that's good, but I don't think it's the best positioning for working hard. You're going to have much more control here. You'll still work your shoulders, trust me. And then if I really want to strengthen, I can, which I do, I use heavy weights for the muscle work in a safe position and safe form. Here, unsupported, I don't like it. So that's how I size my ropes. Works for every rope. This one's not adjustable, but I have the Here rope, which is adjustable. So this is a 1/2 pound Here rope. These handles are, well, the length of the rope is adjustable, but I did the same thing. And off I go. I also have the Here rope with swivel handles. So this is a 1/4 pound with swivel handles. It's very similar to the cross rope, and I've really liked it a lot. So again, this is a 1/4 pound. They just look very similar. They both have the swivel, really smooth handles. And this one's adjustable. So I compared it. I have a video with a hair rope review if you want to look that up on my channel. Or if I remember, I'll link it in the description. But this one is adjustable where the cross rope is not. Anyway, happy jumping. Let me know if there's any other questions you might have. For other workouts for jump rope or interval workouts with weights, or weights and jump rope, or interval workouts with jump rope, join me on my page, Lisa Davis Body Construction. Have a great day.